They're from the Isle of Man. Says it all. Coming over here from a tax haven which robs countries of their wealth by avoiding tax to criticise our capital city's infrastructure.
Isle of Man doesn't have any corporate tax, or technically speaking, it has zero corporate tax on most of the businesses, and it has no capital gains tax and no inheritance tax. So it is very attractive. Incorporate in the Isle of Man and do not have to pay any tax pretty much at all.
What's up, YouTube? Oh, yes. Yeah, that's good.
What's up, YouTube? Hello, it's me, and I'm back with some more videos, which I like to call London is shit. London is shit. These are videos that try and tell you that London is shit, made by people who come and wander around London for about 2 hours. They're never made, as far as I've found so far, by people who actually live in London. I live in London. I live in Crouch End, which I have to say is rather a nice area of London. I am aware of that. I'm very lucky to live here. I live in a rented place, quite expensive, but it's housing association, so that keeps the costs down. So no, I am not a Highgate elite. Worked for years in the NHS. I'm a medically retired NHS worker. So please don't call me a liberal elite London bubble tofu eating chai drinking tosser. Please, let's dive in. This is London Has Changed. This is London Has Changed. Be careful. Let's see what we need to be careful of. This is Neil McCoy-Ward. Let's dive right in to this.
Random topless guy. I would not want to take any cash out of this.
Look at this. A man. Oh, it's a black guy.
Topless guy.
Topless guy.
I would not want to take any cash out of this.
Oh, disgusting. It stinks.
What is that stench? It stinks. What? That's the first one I've seen so far.
So it's... Oh, there's no British flag. You're not allowed to get a Union Jack out, or you'll be arrested and put in jail.
So funny, because we literally just walked through the airport and already Neil got stopped by 2 policemen because they were asking him why he was filming. It's like, even if he said he was taking a picture, but it's like, even if he was taking a picture or filming, like, does it really make a difference? Like, we're just in an airport.
And is that woke? Is that it? What? So we've already been stopped by the woke police. The thought police asked me a question because I was filming. This is terrible. Look at their turkey teeth, by the way. These, oh God. I mean, I know mine are a fucking mess, but you know, at least they're real.
Oh yeah, here we go.
These are the things that we have to be careful of. Oh, cabaret, but it's a man, not a woman. Oh, disgusting. Oh, the importance of being earnest. Oh, by Oscar Wilde. Black people.
Okay, seriously, Kristen, what is that stench? What? Someone please drop in the comments, why does it smell of human feces as we just got out of the tube on Bond Street? It absolutely reeks.
I think he just shit himself, and he's just trying to it's, you know, he smelt it, dealt it. I used to work with this woman when I was a mental health nurse, and she was a bit of a big lass, and she came in one night on her night shift to relieve me from the day shift. And she said, oh, she was Welsh. She said, oh, it stinks to be all out there. Oh, it's disgusting. It was her, of course.
Okay, so we've got some construction going on
Horrible
here
phone
on
box.
Oxford Street.
Well, that's good, isn't it? They're
And it
building
looks like down
stuff.
there a little bit as well, just there.
Be careful.
Well, so far, it isn't looking too bad. It's not what I expected. I thought there'd be a lot more empty shops. Alright, well, it looks like this flagship store still
Some
hasn't
homeless
been
people.
taken. Okay, so behind us here we have the perfect scam. So what these groups do, you'll see it says hungry, please help, God bless. So what they do, they actually came to the Isle of Man and they lasted 1 hour before.
They're from the Isle of Man. Says it all. I was in the Isle of Man and I was in a pub and a guy said, do you want to come outside, meet my wife and my sister? And went outside. There was just one woman standing there. I've done that joke before.
What happened, Kristen?
They were arrested.
Yeah, they were arrested. The police came, arrested them, and they put them in front of the magistrate. Within a few hours, they then went to prison for 21 days and they were removed from the island. So at least the Isle of Man knows how to deal with the begging gang. It's that same...
Fucking hell, I hate begging gangs. How dare very poor people with nowhere to live ask for money and then... And she's a Muslim, look!
But for crying out loud, the least we can do is knock them out before we cut their throats and hang them upside down. That's the least we can do.
Yeah.
Line every time, so that's what it looks like. Okay, here's another one.
You wouldn't need begging gangs if we had a better welfare state, would you?
Yeah.
Same sign, same gang.
Be careful. Just remember that. Be careful. London has changed. You know, I mean, they never used to have beggars back in Charles Dickens' day, did they?
Yeah.
Empty retail here anyway. Last year when I filmed here, all of these shops were closed except the cookies here, and now they've all been filled by souvenir shops and, well, yeah, souvenir shops. We know what that means.
Yeah. What does that mean? Well, souvenirs, I guess.
Does anyone know why there's so many men just sat on the floor in the streets
Yeah.
now? I don't know why.
Probably because they need to put in more seating. Now, that is one of the things you have to be careful of. If you're in London, you can't sit down. If you go to London, take one of those little golf type sort of things people have, a little tripod seat, and then you can sit down. Problem solved.
Here again, just off Oxford Street, here we have this beautiful art installation. As you can see, modern art, lovely. We've now got people...
That's right, because what is the point of this video? It is run down, absolutely, no doubt about it. In fact, what it reminds me of is Britain in the 1970s when things were shit. And then we all got very rich, and now we've become quite poor again in many ways. Cost of living crisis, energy bills, and infrastructure, and yeah, that's a bad thing. I agree. Whose fault is it? Let's find out.
living in the side streets. Okay, we've also got a tent here, so people live in this is on Oxford Street, by the way, just so you can see here. Okay, we got vans going in here. There's another shop just there that's empty. Okay, so
I think that's good because people need vans. You know, I mean, you need van shops.
we'll say Oxford Street, although there are some empty buildings, they are under renovation, so it's way better than last time, isn't it?
Definitely.
Yeah. Wow, I cannot believe this
So London has changed. Be careful. It's a bit better.
building is still empty after how many years? I don't even know. 4 or 5 years it's been empty.
Empty
Okay,
buildings.
time for a quick lunch break. Kristin's got her yogurt there.
Mango, banana.
Mango banana. And what else? I don't know why they cut that. I was interested. Stupid.
Oh, that was a close one. We just had a phone snatcher go by. He almost had me, but not quite, did he?
Why is he
Look at that.
laughing?
It's lovely to see a Union Jack flying. That's the first one I've seen so far. Okay, we're coming up to Carnaby Street here. Let's see what it looks like.
Carnaby Street.
Okay, here we go then.
I'll tell you what it looks like. I was there a year or so ago. It looks like a place with lots of shops where you can't afford anything. Like and subscribe, like and subscribe. To me. There's a goose there.
Waving, look. It's giving you all a wave.
It's not really waving, is it?
Okay, we've gone from Oxford Street onto Regent Street now. And again, there are some closed units, but not many compared to what it was a couple of years ago.
London has changed. Be careful. It's got better. Good British
got a nice pile of
architecture.
rubbish here. Actually, I think those are moon boots. They are. That's random.
Yeah, moon boots.
All right, Kristen just
That's
looked
good.
up those moon boots. Let's see how much they are.
Just sold comp right there.
Oh yeah, there you go. So if anyone wants to grab them, they're on Regent Street.
So they're worth 137 quid and someone's just dumped them. That, for me, shows how gentrified London is. People throwing away expensive moon boots.
Oh, we got some craziness going on over
Here
here.
we go.
Not sure what's going on.
2 policemen talking to a woman. It's a riot! Oh dear, that is craziness.
Quite caught up by the looks of things. As I was noticing these empty units here, I just couldn't help but observe the beautiful architecture of these buildings.
Beautiful British architecture
here we
there.
are at Piccadilly then. Well, it's a sunny day in October, so I would also be out getting some sunshine as well.
But you are.
Oh wow, we got one of those weird shoots going on here. Okay, well,
What was that? There was a man, he was squatting down, there was a woman talking to him. You're from the Isle of Man, you're going to a big city. There are some unusual sights. Be careful.
we are going into Leicester Square here then.
Leicester Square there. It's a police stand. There's actually some
it's
police.
all about phone snatchers, yeah. That's interesting they've got a stand behind about phone snatchers because we've seen plenty of them today on these they're sort of black e-bikes, I think is the best way to describe them. They're so obvious because these guys are all in black with a black hat and a black mask over their face. They're just easy to spot. All of these
You'd think they would have disguised themselves a bit better, wouldn't you, really? They're in a sort of... they've got T-shirts saying phone snatcher. I am a phone snatcher, beware, on their T-shirt. There is crime in major cities. Always has been, always will be. So I'm not really sure what the point they're trying to make is. Clearly, if you go anywhere outside of a major city, there will be less crime, and that's it. It's not a very interesting point, is it?
Remember, all of this was just boarded up before, back in 2020 sort of period.
Yeah, what could have happened? It's weird, isn't it? Between 2020 and now, don't know. I can't remember anything happening.
Well, this area was all closed down a couple of years back, but it's all open again now by the looks of things. Bit of construction going on over there.
I really don't know what there is to be careful of. No idea. Oh!
Oh my gosh, what just popped out of that tent? What was that?
Yeah. It's a bit of an Alan Partridge.
Okay. Here we go.
Those sirens. I don't know how people can live in London. Oh no, crime, police.
Just another day in London.
It's so funny. I'm from the Isle of Man. Nothing ever happens there. Oh, sirens. Oh, police. Oh, it's terrible. Look, there's a man. He looks unkempt.
Okay, Kristen, so you were concerned coming to London on this trip about your bag and your phone and all this. How do you feel, actually?
Yeah, I've just seen so many videos online about women that are saying how unsafe London is. But actually, I feel pretty safe this time. I'm just hyper aware of my surroundings and my belongings. But other than that, it's okay.
What about at night? Would you walk around at night still?
No, I wouldn't walk around at night. No. I'll tell you a little story. I went to a party the other day and the party was packing up and I'd had a few too many drinks, to be completely honest with you. So I went and sat in the car and I sat there. It was a very hot night and I didn't have the keys, I think. So I left the car door open and I sat there in the middle of Hackney on a housing estate. Hackney is a borough that's, like many London boroughs, is a bit run down. And I sat there and I thought, should I have the door open? And for a second, it's midnight. I'm in the middle of a residential area, a bit run down, Hackney, drugs. And I was completely safe. I saw a couple of young ladies, about 25, walk past. It's midnight. They're not scared. If you actually live in London, you realise, of course there's a bit more crime. But, I've never been mugged. The only time I've been beaten up was in Essex before I moved to London.
Around at night, especially on my own. Now, of course, I'm with my husband. I think if I was on my own again, I'd be a little more conscious about everything. But all in all, it's okay. There's loads and loads of tourists. And I think if you don't stand out and you don't look like a tourist and you just kind of blend in, I think that's probably your safest bet in London.
Okay, we got another tent here. Someone else is living here where there's a lot of empty
Get that out of my
units
sight.
again. So there's a sweeping robot there. And it's funny how everyone's stopping in amazement and taking pictures of it. You just can't believe this. These things have been in Southeast Asia for 5 years or more. That's a robot that's taken someone's job, by the way.
Used to be a little man in that cylinder moving around, and now they've replaced it with all wires and circuits and things. It's sad.
The Elizabeth line is nice to use. They don't make buildings like this anymore.
Well, they don't need to. They've got
Now
that
this
one.
area. All right, well, the trip went a lot better than we expected, I think. Wasn't as bad as previous years. The
But be careful.
crime wasn't as bad as we expected either. Only saw a couple of phone snatchers. So overall, not too bad. So thanks so much for watching. Take care, God bless, and all right, bye for now.
Bye. I don't know why. My main issue, of course, is why are they saying be careful? That's clickbaity. And London has changed. Clearly, it seems it's got better. There's always this thing, isn't there, between London and anywhere outside London. And it's a shame, really, that London is seen as so awful. I grew up in Essex, and when I was growing up, virtually anyone you speak to in Essex will say, "Oh, I'd never move to London. All that crime. Oh, it's awful. It's awful." It's statistically worse than if you're outside London being in London for crime. However, the chances of you individually being a victim of crime in or out of London is, 0.1% chance when you walk down the street. It's extremely unlikely to happen to you. Some terrible things happen, and a few more terrible things happen in major cities than they do outside them. But I have to say, the advantages of living in London, i.e. things being open, lots of choice of restaurants, venues and things to do, the mixture of people which you very soon get used to is far outweighs the downsides. And I have to say, as someone who's lived in London now for about 30 years, when I go outside London, I feel scared because I just feel like I'm surrounded by a load of, suspicious, angry people who might work out that I'm from London. If I look a bit different, I've got a bit of a strange facial hair and stuff. I've had lots of experiences being outside London, going into small places, small like a local pub or something, and everyone just turns around and stares at you because you're dressed a little bit different and your hairstyle's a bit different and your facial hair is not quite normal. And people say people outside London are much more friendly. I don't think that's true. I think people outside London are more friendly if you look like them. If you look any different, they're much more unfriendly to you than if you were walking down the street in London. And I guess that's what I like about big cities is you don't have to conform as much. Difference is accepted. It's amazing how quickly you get used to people looking different. It stops worrying you within a few months and you completely forget about it. And I guess that's that would be my main parting message. It's not so grim in London, and certainly it's not all about immigration. London has gone downhill, and the main reason for that is because all the money has gone to a very few ultra wealthy people who we can't tax. And if we can start doing that, then maybe we can get our NHS back on track and some good infrastructure in the country. So thank you. Hope you enjoyed that. Do like and subscribe. I'll do some more of these videos soon. And don't nobody go nowhere.